Well, there was another round of public service cuts today, the latest in a series that will eventually see 19,000 jobs eliminated. Nearly 1,500 of today's notices were to Service Canada employees. Still, the government says Canadians will experience more efficient, cost-effective service. Lori Graham has this story tonight for us from Ottawa. Lori.
Peter, as thousands of federal government employees received word their jobs could be cut, some cabinet ministers were out talking about strengthening the economy. The pulse of the public service, where thousands of federal government employees work. And today, many were filled with anxiety.
Everybody's, down and then shock, panic.
People are nervous, they're upset. It's difficult news to receive.
More than 5,000 people across the country received the news their jobs could be affected.
There aren't that many jobs out there, especially when you get at a certain stage in your life. It's getting harder and harder.
As notices went out, some federal cabinet ministers did too, holding events, perhaps trying to shift focus.
With more money being spent on health care than
But they found frustration too, here over health care policy changes that will cut services to some refugees.
Who do you think should be held accountable for the outcomes of these cuts?
Diane Finley went to a fish plant to talk to seasonal workers concerned about employment insurance changes.
I heard from some employees, heard from management about the challenges that they're facing, and we're going to use all of this as we come up with the final detailed design of the changes to the EI system.
But not everyone had their say with the minister.
I was kind of disappointed because I had hoped she would meet with the workforce and answer some questions for some of the workers in there. But no, she didn't have the time.
Gail Shea was in Charlottetown to talk about innovation and learning.
Our goal, of course, as governments is to help build a better economy and a better way of life for all Canadians.
Meanwhile, 1,200 Canadians from her own department, National Revenue, received notices their jobs could be cut. And 28 people who process EI claims in Shea's home province received notice their office was closing.
I really don't know what I'm going to do. I wasn't really planning on starting another career now, not at my age anyways.
Both the Revenue and Human Resources ministers were asked about public service job cuts too. They said the government needs to be more efficient and frontline services will not be affected. But Peter, if the frustration they encountered today is any indication, it could be a difficult summer on the barbecue circuit for Conservatives trying to defuse the damage.
All right, Lori, thank you. Lori Graham in Ottawa.